welcome to another episode of the Kingz Chatter, man. And you can sit here with, Doug,
Aaron,
Thomas.
wow.
It's been a lovely fucking day. You know what I mean? If anybody want to know,
Okay.
it's football season is officially back.
It is.
I just want to
Officially
let
back.
people know too, like with football season being back, I'm a kind guy, right? Kind of shit. But when it comes to football season, I'm a hardcore
funk
gang
season.
member. I'm a hardcore gang member when it comes to
Funk season.
I will kill you.
Funk season.
He will.
Niners, fuck your team.
Fuck your team.
Dallas, fuck your team.
Fuck all
Special
of y'all.
fuck yous to the Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
Chargers, San Diego. We still call them San Diego.
Fuck Chiefs.
It don't
label
matter.
As a company. as a
In all seriousness, I feel like, today I had to bring out my bling bling. You see us all, I had to illuminate with my shinies. Because I feel like the 49ers first string couldn't really touch the Raiders third string.
Was that their first string?
I don't know, man.
That's eye-opening.
Shit was trash.
It's eye-opening.
Shit was trash.
We'll see you guys.
Shit was trash. But we actually just got done, before we go into our check-ins, man. We actually just found out minutes before the podcast started that, they finally dropped the 53-man roster. And I really want to say shout out to Dylan Labe for really fucking making it. Because I didn't think you was gonna do that, dude. I didn't think you was gonna do that at all, dude.
All I've been hearing in camp is that the nigga was nice.
He's nice, but I feel like he's not.
In the preseason, they're not going to show you how they gonna use the nigga. They not.
Correct. But then AP also said, Antonio Pierce, for the folks who don't know what AP is, AP said that, you don't want to get pulled in preseason, especially when the cut's coming around. My man got pulled 3 plays after. I feel like, what?
Probably was dizzy.
He got hit hard.
It probably wasn't poor performance, my nigga. It's probably because the nigga was dizzy.
I ain't gonna lie, I would have caught up the ball too. All you had to do was ask.
That nigga hit that nigga hard. Right.
So he made the cut, man. I didn't really think he was gonna do it. That was my biggest surprise of the I want to say of the cuts is he made it, and I really thought they was gonna let my man Tyreek Wilson go, but I felt like if they would have let him go,
too much money.
Somebody would have picked him up quick because he ain't good, but he ain't trash.
Listen. I hope he's just playing coy right now. This nigga, because the nigga got
a year off coy, bro.
Every tool to be.
They called this dude Khalil Mack, and I felt like that was disrespectful.
Every tool that you need to be a DN, a nigga big as shit, can move, got hands like a motherfucker. But this nigga, he's been kind of scaring me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The whole thing is scary. The whole Gardner Minshew shit is scary. Devontae Adams is on rocky terms. That's one of those relationships you don't know if he walking out the door or not. But at the same time, I'm not gonna hate. I got faith in my team. I feel like if Gardner got his shit together, we to the playoffs.
I'm going to be conservative here, right? And I'm going to say...
You can't be conservative.
No,
Raider
just listen. Just hold on. I'm going to be conservative, right? No, just a second, though.
Yeah.
What did he say? Don't do it.
No, he's like, these niggas stop cutting me off.
No, I'm going to be conservative, and I'm going to give him my prediction, right?
Good.
I'm going to say 15-2 on the low end. See that? No, what was that?
Somebody is, because I heard all the shit talking. This ain't even dropped yet, and I heard a lot of people talking shit. I heard that, bro.
Right?
15-2.
I told you, I'm a hardcore gang member when it covered this fucking shit.
But I'll fight you.
I'm riding with him.
For these colors, man.
Listen, I only say 15-2 because, a Hail Mary from the other team, injury or some shit.
Yeah.
We could lose a game or two, but
I don't know players, all that shit. Die hard Raider fan.
Bro.
So
I've been doing this since Jay Schroeder, 1991.
Oh, okay.
Been doing this, bro.
That nigga
for you,
was,
bro.
That nigga was
I was 5.
I was
he was
fucking
tough
old.
to look
I'm
at.
sorry.
No, and the thing about it is, bro, the thing that got me is Art Shell. Like, he was like the first coach I seen that was black at the time he was coaching. And I was like, I thought he was one of my family members. So I used to go around here lying in elementary school. My uncle is the coach of the Raiders. Stop, you lying. Bro. But I thought that was my team, you know what I mean? And then, of course, they had the I don't win poetry thing going on. It was a commercial, bro. And I thought there was some bad dudes. I thought them dudes was fresh out of jail, and maybe because my grandpa used to watch a lot of the longest yard, the old school meat machine. I thought those are the same players,
right? Same niggas,
same niggas, man. But yeah, man, I got a lot of faith, man. So when any other day y'all see me, man, if I got my Raider shit, just keep on walking if you ain't with it.
Hey,
I'm telling you, it might be funk on site. I will argue with
somebody in a minute.
I'm suggesting you guys try him.
you.
I want to see. I just
Yeah.
want to see how it
Go
play
ahead,
out
try
on
me.
Instagram.
Try me. Try me. I ain't playing about this. And people know who've been knowing me since I've been arguing, nigga, since middle school. We can get to a clear debate, fam. And don't come here with your 5 for 5. We got that. And see, that's the thing that kills me too, bro. It's not the 49ers. It's they fucking fans.
No, you know what? We've discovered in the shop that like I know these niggas' middle names, right? it's hard to watch a 49er fan with a good ass fucking team.
Dude.
Niggas be like, I like who y'all drafted?
Wait, I don't know. But it's bang bang Niner gang.
He got 2 legs. He can run too.
All they know is bang bang. And see, that's the thing is, man. I respect football, dude. I don't. It's not the whole thing of you a biased Raider fan, this and that. I respect the game of football, man. I played that thing for a minute. I love the sport. So if your team is talented, the 49ers been talented for years, bro. I don't know what it is about them cats to where they can draft anybody
and the motherfuckers,
no namers, they fit into a correct scheme, and then all of a sudden, just cats just come out getting hit. I was like, who the fuck is this dude coming out of nowhere?
Right.
And it fits. And then all of a sudden, you be like, well, why the fuck the Raiders didn't do this and that?
We know.
And we had a conversation like this with 49er fans. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Now, I ain't asked you all that, bro. I asked you who the fuck was the safety who made
I did a fucking poll in the shop. I really did. I asked niggas, who did y'all draft?
No.
It's a what's the face?
Hey, this one is dropped, nigga. Who you talking about, Aaron? Who you talking about, Aaron?
And that's why I put it out there. Like I say, hey, I'm a fan.
We see a lot of niggas in there, right?
Yeah.
Then my young guy that sit across from me, Tino. Shout out Tino too.
Hey, shout out Tino. Hey, I'm gonna stop for a second, bro. Hey, no lie. So of course I'm back in the gym doing my thing, rediscovering who I used to be, and at the same time, when I go in there at a certain time,
It's
Tino.
funny how you want to do that now when she get pregnant. Why can't you wait until after?
Wow.
My bad. I'm looking out for you, girl. I see you.
Brittany gonna kill you.
Got your back,
Hey, the funny thing is, bro. The funny thing is, bro, when she dropped. She hub season is back on, bro. She already let me know.
You might get them one, bro.
But
when I was the baby.
Hey, Tino consistent, bro. Yeah. Hey, so I really want to shout out, dude, because I'll be in there. He takes his lunch and he goes in there and he does his shit and he leaves. You know what I mean? But at the same time, dude is active in there. He ain't on no little bitty shit.
No.
I'm like, bro, go straight to the barbell. I'm like, hey,
know his Raiders though. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Tino knows what I'm talking about when it comes. Then he be, hey,
I didn't even think he was a Raider fan.
No, the nigga would not talk when we first got in the shop. The nigga, like, I thought he was mute for like at least 2 years.
The funny thing is, when I see y'all sitting there talking shit about him across the somebody say something slick, bro, he cutting in, he do that look up like, what y'all saying? Like, bro.
But we started talking one time, and this nigga just. I was talking to somebody about the Raiders, and that nigga like, hey, I was like, all right,
so I gotta ask you, you know what I mean? I don't want to sit here and test your skills, right? You my man's, but who has been like the number one Raider that you have had to defend that was hard for you to defend that you just like?
Derek Carr. Niggas hated him for years now, but if we had the nigga right now, niggas would already be putting us in the playoffs right now.
Tim Brown and Jerry Porter.
You don't have to defend Tim Brown.
I did when Jerry Rice came to the team, bruh. That was off site for me, man. I felt like I got to like two fights as I was in middle school.
Tim is like he was like Curry, right? The nigga don't care. He's a star, but he don't care what.
But see, at the time he had like the third like highest receptions. It was Chris Carter, Jerry Rice, Chris Carter, and Tim Brown at the time.
Right.
You know what I mean? So of course I'm sitting there like, hey, Tim was a dude, but Tim was a slot receiver though to me. People think he was like a deep threat. He was cool.
Right.
But at the same time, the way I defended him and Jerry Porter, though, because to me, Jerry Porter
was one that you might have to defend. But he was.
I lost a fight or two after. Keep it real. In middle school, I didn't have that many hands, you know what I mean? But I'd be out there, your mama, bitch. I think I lost a fight or two defending Jerry. But that's a big dude in real life.
No, Jerry Porter, he was. If he came on that team right now without Jerry Rice, he would have been a number one.
Yeah.
but he just was behind two
They
Hall of Famers.
They definitely had squad, bro. 2002, 2001, they had squad. So I had to sit there and ask you, man, because I know a lot of people sit there. I used to read the paper, be like, oh, this nigga in practice squad, whatnot. Matter of fact, we got a dude right now who work with us. I swear to God, dude look like Justin Fargas. And
that nigga was running.
And people be like, who the fuck is Justin Fargas? I'm like, y'all not real Raider fans. You don't know who? That's Huggy Bear's son. Like, you don't know Huggy Bear?
That's what I'm talking about. Like I know all my shit. You know
right.
What I mean? So when the Niners have a good fucking team, and then them niggas don't know shit,
bro,
that shit be like this.
I kill Brittany with it. You know what I mean? Like because I be like, for me, bro, it's like it's not even like trivia. It's like the fact, or not even like how they say like trying to blow my own whistle or whatever. But it's like I take it even a further down to her. I'll be like, you didn't know that Justin Fargas is married to the girl from the Aces, the little what? Yeah. Why you know who they married to? I'm like, bro, you like, man, look, you got to know who on your team, bro. I got to know what this nigga thought process was third grade.
Now, I know, like. It's 53 niggas on the active roster. I know like 7 of these grandmas.
I don't get to study until it get to 60 because I want to know now because I'm not about to dwindle down and study all 90 people. You know what I mean? Like who the fuck is on this team? You know what I mean? That's gay. That's borderline gay.
Gonna make him first. Right.
So my first report this time was actually on Dylan Lobbe because I was like, hey, I thought he had some Mike Allstar shit going on. I was like, oh, he gonna be cool. He gonna run some people over. Buff white dudes with a strong neck. They gonna run somebody over. At least UFC.
Though he's not a big back.
Bro, so was Wayne Trebet. But Wayne Trebet still was out here cocky though.
But not even that. But Wayne Trebet was catching passes over the middle. But he was getting hit by safeties. This nigga Dylan Lobby you gotta get past that fucking line first.
Right.
Them are 315, 320 niggas that you gotta go
man,
through first.
Them niggas is fast too. I ain't gonna lie. D-line, it's no Reggie Whites no more.
Right.
You thought Javon Curse was fast.
Hyundai Civic.
And that's why that's why they said Tyreek Wilson, like if he got released, bro, quick.
Yeah, he's gonna be.
Excuse me. Like
somebody needs to develop him. That's the only thing.
Yeah, man. But see, that's what everybody got Khalil Mack ambitions. Like when you thought that's why you shouldn't let him go in the first place, niggas. That's your bad, Raiders. But anyway, man, we on our check-ins, man. So I'm gonna let y'all go first because I got some shit to get off. And my lady told me I'm on Demon Time today. So
I'm cool today. I'm not. There's nothing.
You always cool.
I am, but that's by design. I'm supposed to be. I'm off today.
And I don't wish no negativity on you, bro. Right. Like I told you, man. I love you, my brother, man. I wish nothing bad on you, man. But at least trip over a rock or something.
Nah,
wow. No, there's no bad on you.
But he kind of do.
Trip over a rock.
Bro, no, it's like my man's is always cool, dude. Like you can't,
nigga. I'll get off, and this is my off day, so I don't like today. I did shit.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You are the coolest nigga you can call on your off day, bro. I think I called dude yesterday, bro, and he sound like he on vacation all the time. I'm like, hey, Aaron, hello. Oh, like why you answering the phone like you laying in bed with a tank top on, bro? Like, like get your feet up. Oh yeah, family.
It's off day. Hey, he actually. The crazy thing about Aaron is that Aaron was like almost like serious, just workaholic.
Right, right.
He literally just started taking I think it was this year, a little bit last year.
The beginning of this year, I started taking
2 days off. Like he was.
I was.
So what was the spark for you? Was it the baby or
sometimes 7?
Was it the granddaughter thing or?
Nah, I need time. I don't want to get. I don't want to burn off. Right. You know what I mean?
Right. So this fool be there all the time though.
Yeah.
Like, fucking all the time. I'll be like, man, take your punk ass home, nigga. I'm trying to sell drugs in this establishment. I'm just playing, Joe. That was a joke. Bro. Oh, I thought it was drugs.
Ish.
No, not in the establishment around the corner.
At least across the street from 7-Eleven.
Right. All the way around the corner.
Well, if anybody watching.
Oh, God.
What's going on with you, T?
Shit, man. I'm good.
No, you're not.
Negativity. You see that?
I told you I'm on the road today. Somebody else got to be feeling how I'm feeling.
I didn't went through an argument today.
Oh,
but
shit.
What I'm doing is I'm keeping positive vibes.
Right.
The shirt should say it. It's
a nice shirt, bro.
I mean, well, it's positive. It's like, hey, man, let's smoke some weed. It's like one of those type of shirts. So I'm like, yeah.
You know what I found out that works in an argument?
What?
Headbutt.
A headbutt?
That's the first fight move I learned. Once they get your shit, but it's not really a move if you ask about Ocho Cinco. You know, you don't want to be in that situation. For real.
She white, I'm going to jail.
You going to jail, bro. And how after today, I have no bond money for you.
Wow.
You gonna be there for a minute, my nigga. We gonna come up with some car washes or something.
No, like really, like on some real shit, like just the keeping that groundedness. Like I don't know, like just being like positive about shit. Like because sometimes shit'll just come in your way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
It'll fuck with you, but like
I think that was the topic today, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. On the way over here, I was like, you know what? We gonna change some shit.
You get into a positive vibe. And once you get into that vibe, it's really nobody stopping you but yourself. So once you start, there's people that can put roadblocks, but
I hate that goddamn game.
You can go around roadblocks. You can, you know,
anybody that do that shit, like my wife tell me like, why didn't it make you mad? Because it would have made me mad. You know what I mean? Right. Like I don't give nobody that fucking power. You don't get that. If I get mad, it's gonna be something that I thought of, I came up with. You don't get to do that. Like,
you don't get to take away my energy.
Right.
I'm giving and I give away energy. We give away
exactly.
energy.
People will try that shit all the time. Yeah. They will.
I feel like y'all smoke weed together.
I wish this nigga did smoke weed, bro. I can actually borrow more money.
I mean, like I'm here. I told you that shit. It don't work for me today. Like normally I'd be on some motivational shit, but y'all over here talking about this shit, and it really makes me. Why do I fell out the loop? Like,
I mean, because you gotta change that day.
Man, you change yourself, man. Look, see, I ain't got no time. Not today.
That's the negativity we're talking about right there.
So while you people are doing good today, I'm gonna be full transparent. A nigga had court today, and I feel like I'm gonna be serious for a moment, but I'm trying to tone it down a little bit. You know what I mean? Because it's always about my children, right? And we talk.
Yeah.
I want this to be a shock on you because I feel like me and you relate to the situation. It will be a shock on me
because you didn't talk to me. You talked to him. So what the fuck?
Because me and you would have had to ride out. What I was trying to do, I needed somebody to divert me not to.
No, how do you see? Why you got to put that shit on me? Why I got to be the bad person? Like I could have been the one that's been like, man, chill out, bro. Go take a chill.
I got my gun in the car.
That's exactly. Like I got my shit in.
I do not have a gun in my car.
It's all
that's for you.
What you tell me?
I do not have.
What you tell me? Like, hey, you don't do that. Don't do that. That's not responsible. Don't do that. But my thing is, man. Again, I don't understand why people use kids as pawns. And I feel like that's like it's worldly.
Right.
It's a lot of motherfuckers out here doing it.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, for me, the thought process is I felt angry. I felt a little sad, confused, frustrated, of course. I'm sad, one, with the whole court system, bro, because I truly feel, like when we had Wallace here, and we talked about this plenty of times, man, the court system ain't for black people. One, I feel like they're not for men, especially Contra Costa County. I was about to say Contra Costa College. They ain't for black people either. No. Contra Costa County is not for black people, I feel like, or black men. Mm-hmm. Men in general. I didn't heard a lot of stories in this place, man, I
think that's generational, though. Like, with the pawning of kids.
Because, yeah.
Like, back in the day, slave masters, they used a kid as a hey, you gonna...
I definitely feel like a slave today.
Something like, well, I probably and shit.
Because I feel like
you gotta be an educated slave.
That, but then at the same time, it's like oh man, the fact that you can pour out your education, your heart, or whatever like that, bro. And I feel like it always geared towards the woman, or it's like it's borderline sexist, and it's borderline disgusting. And then it's like when you do these moves or whatever you do, no matter if the person's narcissist, what's the other word? Maniacal, whatever you want to call it, and she has her ways, which is why, brother had to go and go the police route anyway.
Right.
When you got to put a restraining order on a woman, bro, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Especially when you out here, one way. You trying to act like one thing, but then when people really know you, it's like you borderline got issues you need help with.
Right.
But then when you take it to the kids, and now you got these problems called child support and things like that, and it's like how you think I'm supposed to or how you think a man is supposed to look at the kids now when you're doing all this. Like, you're taking out on the children, but then how you expect the father to be when he finally see? It's like, you don't want to take it out on the kids, because I don't want to say that.
Right.
Because they're my kids.
Right.
But it's like, nigga, I hold grudges.
But see, the thing is, like everything that you love, in a sense, can be weaponized, right?
Mhm.
And women, when like a woman can't physically beat you, so that's one of the things that unfortunately that some women use.
Right.
I'm not saying all women, but like some women use that because they know it's the thing that you covet the most. Over cars, like if you look at the pattern of when you go through it, right?
Yeah.
It'll be it'll fuck your stuff up, your clothes, tear your game system up or some shit like that.
They go for your
It'll key your car.
Cheater.
Right.
Lipstick. I was like, damn.
Key your car, do all kind of shit. They go for shit that you love, right?
Right.
Because physically they can't really mess with you.
Oh, they can try, but I get what you're saying.
Right. So you gotta know like how to play that game in a sense, but just a way that's not to her level. Like I see like being in a barbershop, we talk to niggas from every different national,
right.
and it's the same thing. It's the same exact thing.
And
The
see,
weaponization of your kids and how they
we gotta
come
ride
to
out,
see
bro.
you, right?
We in trouble. And that's how, I was thinking about it because I heard it today. I had a talk to my, my father-in-law about the situation, and he brought something to me, man. And it's like, we not the only dudes, who go through shit.
No.
I know, like, you are a good example of good relationships and things like that, and what you're supposed to do. And thank God, y'all been together for so long.
Right.
But, the one thing I hate to hear is, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for this, baby, I'm sorry. This ain't got nothing to do with you.
Wow.
But when you hear cheaper to keeper, that is it's to me, bro, it's like that it's to me it's an oxymoron for some because we're not in back in the day. We're back in the day like old school people, bro. You ain't had social media. You ain't had, all these, I'm not going to say distractions, but it's a lot of shit that didn't change. And when you say it's cheaper to keep her now, it's like when you keep a person, bro, and it keeps you in a miserable state of mind and your mental health, and all of a sudden now you're unhealthy. And now, like you're making drastic decisions and you're not fully there. Like, what is it that you're really losing?
I mean,
cheaper
to keep her though, like, because they say that shit, like, I think it's I don't want to misquote. I think it was Marlon Wayans. I saw it on social media. Who knows if it's even true? But it said that his ex is getting like 18,000, right? Like a month,
right?
18,000 a month.
18,000 a month.
She's going back for more. What the fuck does that baby do? Like,
well see, it's like when you look at the courts, right? The courts look at lifestyle, right? So it's especially if you were married to the person. So they look at the lifestyle and what you're able to maintain.
But when we not married, it's time for you to digress.
It would, bro. But see, what they did was, in some of the situations, like for instance today, bro, I wasn't gonna like say it, but they have some people out here who like to finagle paperwork and shit like that. So if you know somebody who's like a family friend or something like that, you know what I mean, and you sit there and you tell the courts like, "Hey, this is what I normally pay," knowing damn well you don't.
If I'm getting $18,000,
you never fucking know, bro.
To just chill at home.
Your lifestyle is kicking.
Nigga,
but see,
I'm out here squatting on all kind of shit. I got hoes and
but
shit like, hey,
in a mature way,
nigga, $18,000 a month, bitch. I ain't doing that, nigga. What you want to do? You want to make, nigga? We going.
You got to despair.
Dang long.
I got to despair.
Look at hell, bitch. Look at that. Like, $18,000, blood.
Hey,
that's $2,000 away from 20.
What Big Boy say, bro? Paul McCartney,
right?
His baby mama
to a rocket.
$18,000 motherfucking dollars.
That's nothing compared to what Tyrese made.
I gotta marry one of these motherfucking bitches out here with some money.
What's her name? Singer. What's her name? On the talk show. She now white woman. But she had to pay. She
Ricky
got
Lake,
pay.
nigga, I don't know.
No, she got her own. She had her own show for a minute. She was on American Idol.
Wendy is
white girl.
He said, "Wait."
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Ellen DeGeneres.
No.
Yeah, because she was the singer that was on American Idol.
Reba. I don't nigga. That's a lot of white.
Kelly Clarkson. She got to pay like probably about I think 1.2
for what
a year to her because she doesn't have her kids. So her husband is 1.2 a year. Right.
Hey, look at my cup, bro. It says never give up, man.
So that's like $100 a month.
Kelly,
Right.
I can sing, baby.
Right.
I won't even charge you that much, baby. You should give me like $1,000 a month.
Like,
We cool.
like I said, it should go back to lifestyle and what you were
accustomed to.
But I feel like
it's like kind of like a bullshit thing.
It is, dude.
Because it's like you're accustomed to.
You're accustomed to me. That's what the fuck it is.
But
Get over it.
See, what the courts look at is the fairness of it, right? So like if you were out working and you built this empire up, right, and your wife is at home.
Right.
So she didn't have the opportunity to build shit for herself. She was maintaining your house. That's what they look at. So that's why the alimony and shit come in. That's where all that shit comes.
That's why motherfuckers be like,
it's about the children, bro.
We ain't doing no prenup. What
and
you mean
see,
the prenup?
that's where the anger and frustration came in because ain't nobody thinking about that shit no more. I'm thinking about the kids, but then
because what doesn't get discussed in relation in the court is who dissolved it and why it was dissolved. Right. So if you caught your wife cheating. And you know that's not your fault. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be held.
They don't care about that.
Right, they don't.
And then when you sitting there talking about the reason why, no matter what the fuck she say, it's like, oh well, we not here to discuss that. You kind of are,
right?
Well, no,
because it's like
the thing is, you have to have actual proof and shit of that.
Yeah.
Like, so if infidelity it's on their part,
they want you to go down.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
they want you to go down.
You might still have to pay. I don't know. I went through a what is it? What the motherfuckers called?
Annulment?
No, we didn't even know. No, we just married too long to be
separation.
No, I went through the what's the motherfucker? The legal aid people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we went paralegal. We through a paralegal, so we just. And we had everything
this shit sound cool.
She did try to play me a little bit at first.
That's what they. I mean,
we came to our agreement.
She want to have the PlayStation.
We wasn't splitting that
shit for real. It's my kill death ratio on Call of Duty. You know, my kill death ratio.
All accounts, nigga. Activision.
You didn't do that shit. That's my BC. Your points. You ain't no baller.
Hey, you ain't about to split mine. You got me fucked up out here. That's my little 300 that I get.
That's what she hates.
But it's like, it just make you feel sad a little bit, you know what I mean? And that's the only thing, bro, because I did think about my kids, like that's the only thing walking out. Because I'm like, bro, I just spent money, on these shoes a little bit, and the things I do, do for my kids. But then, of course, somebody told me no matter what you do to an ex, bro, like you can have $1 million, you still gonna be $1 million piece of shit.
Yeah,
and it's like that's fine.
It's a sort of bitterness that comes with,
but it's bittersweet,
right?
Because at the same time, bro, at least you're thinking about me. And it's like, because if you think about it, right, and I'm not saying that to be an asshole, kind of am, but if you, it goes into kind of like what I was about to, because I heard this show today actually from shout out to all.
Never gonna stop thinking about it.
Oh, bro.
I mean, y'all got kids together, so every time she look at that,
it's out of sight, out of mind, bro.
Right. Yeah.
So
it's like,
I was listening to shout out, all black men need therapy. That's talking about grudges, and one things that gets me and my problems is calculated demise, bro. It's like you doing shit to like you really over here just calculating everything on find a life.
But see, like you got to look at like people in general. It's kind of hard because it's a double-edged sword, right? Like especially with dealing with females, and it's not like females are not worse than guys in no aspect, but their way to get revenge is totally different from ours. Mm-hmm. We will fight. You know what I mean? We will physically fight. If you wrong me, we gotta see each other. But that's not their recourse. They don't have that, right? So they go after your heart. And
some of them will fight your ass. So
some of them will try, right?
Shout out to you Oakland hoes.
But what I'm saying is, like you kind of got to fight the way she fighting, right? And not try to. And it's not devious, but you can't use the kids. You got to fight through the court.
And see, that's the thing, right? So like after today, bro, like that's all it was about even before. You know what I mean? It's like you think about the children but it's like you're taking food out of their mouths when they with me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it's like, do you think about this shit? It's like co-parenting, right?
But it's like if I was a judge, that's what I would look at. Who has the kid's interest at all costs?
Right.
And it's not just the mom. You know what I mean? All when it deals with kids, all the metrics about raising kids falls in the father's.
That shit sucks.
Right. It falls as in a positive on the father's end. And will fathers that raise their kids alone,
I blame social media.
The teen pregnancy is down. The
it is.
Suicide rate is down. The college graduation is up. Every metric that you can measure kids off of is higher in the father.
Right.
So why women automatically get the kids during a custody battle is kind of crazy. You know what I mean?
Because that's the first person they call when shit goes sideways. It's like, oh, well, I'm going to call your daddy.
Right.
No, don't use me for a fear tactic now.
Right. The mom is definitely a much better nurturer than men are naturally. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean that a man can't do that.
And shout out to the co-parents that are doing it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you.
Right. And it takes a maturity to do that.
And I mean, she doing her thing, but it's a good situation. We don't have any problems or anything. Like, we have, a little... a little here and there, but I mean, it ain't nothing like. I think now we kind of reached that maturity. I think when we first that shit was like fucking two dogs in the kennel that didn't like each other. Like, we used to go back and forth, but I mean, I think now
that shit though, man.
We super cool though. Like I get the kids for the summer.
You can't divide a family clinically just like. Because this worked for this other family, it should pertain to you.
Right.
You can't do that as a judge, as a court, or anything. You have to look at these cases individually. Like where's the angst coming from? Where's the division coming from? Right. If there's one parent that's more mature than the other one, the kids should. The kind of decision should go to them.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like the court system now, bro, it's about who can talk the most. Because
you got to look into like
who can talk
filing shit to say like your shit, because a lot of men do this. They'll be like, oh, I just tell it in court. That's not how they operate. You got to get affidavit of this. You got to say this. You got to be able to push this through. And some women know how to do that.
That's
because it's literally a lifeline. If I do this, I can get $700-800 a month based on whatever. I can get $1,000 a month.
If that's the case, the funny thing is, can you really be like your daddy and shit if you depend on that for him to get by? Because some of these people out here ain't actually using it for the kids.
My father had us, right? He had full custody of us, and he had the ability to. He could have kept us over there at his house, but he was mature enough to know that we needed that. We needed her.
Right.
We needed to, and despite his own, he could have hated her fucking guts.
Yeah.
And he could have definitely kept us apart. He had every control to do that. Yeah. But he encouraged us to, you go see your mama, go do that, go do right.
That's the old school days. I blame social media.
And that's the thing with that's what I like about my mom. My mom was always encouraging. Like, she always encouraged me to call my dad. Like, call your daddy. Oh, your daddy's birthday. Call your dad.
Right. You're doing the kids a disservice.
Yeah.
You're doing the kids a disservice if you do that shit.
Summertimes, I was always with my pop. They kind of like with my kids now. Like, they with me summertimes. Like, I was always there. I was always out in Frisco with my pop, and she was always though. Like, when I was at home going to school and stuff, you talk to your dad, call your dad, dad. I still know his number by heart now.
Kids.
I do applaud y'all for like I said, man, y'all got some shit, because that's actually pretty good.
It's dope.
That's what
you're supposed to do. You shouldn't keep.
You're supposed to.
You can't keep kids from their parents.
Right.
Like, and then like when you do keep a kid from the other parent, and then when they grow up and realize what you did, now there's resentment.
Yeah, hate your fucking guts.
Now I feel like my mom was on some petty shit too, because it wasn't nothing like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, and that's where I go into grudge now. So it's like, if I had any problems, bro, about anything that's going on right now, dude, honestly, it ain't about that other person. You know what I mean? Because all I'm thinking about now is what I got going on. And like somebody reminded me again today, bro, I've been nothing but blessed.
Right.
What she thinks she's taking away, she's actually not.
Right.
So it's like, because you got support.
And that's the energy that should keep you like.
And you got shit that's still, going. But the thing that's hurtful though, it's like, you ever see somebody, bro, and I love these analogies like your Rob-isms. Mm-hmm. You ever have some family members, bro, or some people that, if somebody seen you getting stomped, if you getting stomped out, and me and Thomas was just sitting there looking and we didn't help you, how would you feel about us when you got up?
I know exactly. He ain't gonna fuck with us no more.
That's exactly how I feel about 90% of my family members, bro. Because
but you gotta look too. Like, that's a tough thing to get involved with.
Oh no,
It's a tough thing to get in.
It's like, not getting into the relationship, bro. That's not what I'm asking. That's not a relationship.
We've built that though,
right?
And before, like in the household, like I came from, like my grandmother on my mother's side, big family. Mm-hmm. Grandma held the fucking family together despite everything.
Right.
Shut the fuck up. Get over here. Talk to your people. You know, it wasn't. You couldn't be mad at your people. And and in the same breath, you needed them too.
Yeah.
Everybody was babysitters. When you went to work, your kids would stay there here at the house. And now we got to the point where I can't tell your kids nothing.
Yeah.
You can't tell my kids nothing. They don't want you talking.
Don't touch my kids.
But that's the disconnect that we have now.
Exactly.
So family members, when they see you going through shit like that, it's almost like
what do we say?
Like my family, in a sense, back in the day, would have stepped in. Like, you're not going to do that shit.
Yeah, no.
Right. But now, that shit would not happen.
Yeah. And it's hard trying to find that family support, bro. I ain't no lie, man. I feel like y'all been like, and that's all you boys, like, I mean, you're supposed to find your support, right?
Right.
But then when you go through shit, it's like, you're supposed to have your family and things like that, bro. But when you got like literally like 80 to 90% of your family, like, what I mean, these niggas just like, you don't nobody say, hey, you good? It's hard for me to be like, bro, hey, you talking about
nobody say you good to a niggas anyway,
man.
Right?
No,
man.
No.
Like, nobody give a fuck about.
I think like not like recently, I've been checking it. Like, you will check up on me, like, hey, you good? Sometimes he hit me, hey, you good? And I think like, as brotherhood, we got to do it for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that we got to strive to do. And I've been doing it. Like, I check on people like, hey, man, you cool? And, hey, man, you cool? Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? And everybody checked up on me, like, when shit was going down. So I'm like, I mean, but like women I don't think women really like know all the whole stress things that we can go through as men, like as trying to be providers or whatever.
They
like,
try
and
to.
all the stuff. I mean, some do, but not all.
Like I give it to my lady, man. She does a great fucking job, bro. Like, because it's like we try to. I don't want to say stoop down to reach under the bed. You sure you good under here? You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's how low she goes sometimes. I'm just saying, like, because sometimes, bro, I feel like I'm in a low ass place. I feel like Brittany would go low. You know what I mean? Be like, hey, bro, you straight?
This, I'm under the bed.
It's cool under there in this time of fucking year. It's hot, nigga. But at the same time, I feel like she'd come in. Turn on the game or do whatever, fix food, do whatever she got to do, but she's checking in. And it's like, like, I appreciate that. You know what I mean? And I talk to her and I tell her
that shit like does not go unnoticed.
It don't.
For right.
But then it comes to a point to where, like I'm going to say slightly, it's like I know this is coming from like a biased place. And it's like I got to talk to a man about this situation sometimes, you know what I mean? And it's like, I don't want to sit here and make her feel slighted, but it's like I know I don't want to say my grudges are petty. But I do want to say that I hold on to these motherfuckers, bro. And it's like I don't want to sit there and hold her because
that's energy,
bro.
That's the energy. But you're wasting your own energy.
I'm not. It's actually making me better.
You have.
Well, I feel better.
Like if you believe that men were made in God's image, the power to create is one of the things that He does. Right. You have the same thing.
To forgive.
Not even forgive. You have the power to create. If you in a bad fucking spot, if you stay in this bad spot, everything that comes from that is going to be bad after that. You know what I mean? Your mindset is the number one thing that you got to change immediately after you go through something bad. You gotta start looking at shit like, hey, I believe this about myself. If I go through something tough, I'm going to come out fine. And I don't give a fuck what it is. Right. And that so far that's happened to me in every fucking situation. This would be bad. I look up and the shit is solved. You know what I mean? And it's a mindset. And it's not. And some people say manifesting or whatever, but that's you. Your
tongue got the power.
God gave you the power. Two things that are very important. Not just two things, but two things that are very important. Free will. You have the power to choose whatever your path you want to be, and you have the power to create. Those things, if you do it without knowing what you're creating, just like letting shit, you hold on to shit, is gonna be that shit gonna pile on. But nobody can fuck with you when you let all that shit go.
It's not harboring though, and that's how the only thing that differentiate. And I'm be real with it. I try not to. I think I don't harbor it. It's more like us like out of out of sight, out of mind. I do use that shit in the gym though. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I get some good reps out of this
you
shit.
Gotta use that in everyday game too, though. Because like I use it the way I use mine. All right, so I'm about to leave here. After we get done, I gotta leave here. Because I gotta go to band practice, but I gotta go pick up some baking soda.
Right.
And I got this ball. I'm about to spread this shit. So I mean, I'm creating. God taught me how to create.
I felt that over there. I felt that.
Really genuinely listening.
I felt
like,
that
this
disconnect.
Nigga is really about to spit some fucking game, and this nigga just turned it on. And
that
was a good movie because I did not see that.
Well, nigga, I felt that. I felt that disconnect. I'm sitting here listening to you. I'm listening to you. The way he just like veered on, like, where did that just go? It's like you.
When he says that baking soda, I see his head going.
You threw him out the car, bro. Like
that was good though. I'm normally not fooled. I watch a lot of movies. I can see the plot coming up, and you did a fucking wonderful job. And you kept a straight face.
I did. I was trying so hard not to laugh.
Wow,
curveballed you, nigga. I was like, hey, that was nice. I felt that one though. I was like, hey, you got that.
Good job.
But I'm not create tonight, baby.
Wow,
create some magic tonight, baby.
But yeah, man, it's. I'm been on the.
I might threw you off. My bad.
Yeah, a little bit because I thought you about to really do some proactive shit.
But my thing is, like when you go through some shit, you got to know throughout this shit that it's gonna work in my favor.
Correct.
I don't. There's when the people say that I'm not sure how the saying goes, but like I'm one of God's children. You can't do shit to me. You can try it, right? And it might work at front, right? But you can't. It's not going to stay. Whatever you try to do against me, it's not going to work. You know what I mean?
The funny thing I heard, bro, is and like I said, man, I had a cool conversation with my pops, man, father-in-law, my pops. But he said it just shocks you. That's shocking. It's kind of like getting in cold water. You know how the cold water hits your back, nipples or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah. Y'all don't swim?
I swim, but I don't. Really
my nipples don't get generally get on.
It's like my whole body gets like, I'm like, oh my god, my nipples.
Wow. I do. Like, you gotta put the water around.
Whatever you do, though.
Go ahead.
I'm the one with the tie-dye shirt on.
Yeah, right. Whatever, bro. It's an initial shock. You know what I mean?
On your nipple.
On my nipple.
He did not his balls, not his dick. His dick just shrivel up, nothing. Just my nipple. Woo!
It's an initial shock.
Nipply out here.
No swimming with Doug.
No, whatever. Well, yeah, man, it's an initial shock.
You see those, bud?
You see that? Man, fuck y'all. But no. It's just the initial shock, bro. I know down the line, man, I'll be cool. But the funny thing is the way he's laughing over here, it's like he's bellowing, bro. He hurting. His stomach is. I had to sit up straight.
Your nipples, something.
I can't go to a AA meeting with him or something like that, man. You fell off of what?
Go with me. I'm bringing drink in there.
How much you drink? Your nipples got hard? Right.
Yeah, so y'all saying what?
What was your problem? What was you? Oh, you didn't get down to the bottom of the...
No, this is just Red Bull. Mm-hmm. And the Hennessy.
But yeah, man. I know I'll be cool, dude. It's just, and the funny thing is we talked about this before, especially me and you, man. After a fall, the way you get up and you built again, you get up a little tougher. And get up, more defined. It's just the fact that some people, and I'm one of them sometimes, I can't turn around and see what the fuck going on. Mm-hmm. How far you done came or what you done did, because I think, first of all, I suck at taking compliments and I suck at my own progression. So no matter how far I go in life or how far I did, like even my brain surgeries, like I'm not the type of person to be like, oh yeah, hell yeah, I got through that. Yeah, I know I did that. Right. I'm more of a right now person. Like if I can get through this last rep, or if I can get through this last step, if I can sit here and do overtime today, I feel like I did cool. Like,
that's the thing, too. Like with that type of stuff, you really do have to like thank yourself, or
it's
not
hard
thank yourself,
but
send some type of gratitude.
I'm doing
this,
and I'm being full transparent, bro.
Whatever, whoever you praise, Allah, I don't care.
Suck at gratitude.
Or whatever, but you still have to have that gratitude mentality, Like my attitude is gratitude.
But the
Put my mind to win, so I never lose.
The hypocrisy about that is like I'm good at motivating other people.
But that's
crazy,
but you
right?
have to motivate yourself before you can motivate somebody else.
But not at all
you don't.
times,
I mean,
you know
not
what I mean?
necessarily, but
Yeah.
I mean, just
and
to,
I'm getting
just
better
to really
at it.
believe it. Because if you motivating somebody else, how they gonna believe it if you ain't motivated? You know.
I ain't saying I'm not motivated all the time though.
No,
you know what I mean?
but the best way to learn something is to teach it, right? So if the more you like, you know, some gratitude because you push it out,
Right.
You know what I mean? But your lessons are not learned until you teach it. You know what I mean? Until you and you can teach it through experience or whatever, but you really get something when you teach it.
Right.
So the more you push out gratitude, like I said, it's a mind state. We don't know how much. If you ever just take a time, and I know people are gonna look at it crazy, but just to try to meditate, right?
Yeah.
If you,
I tried that shit,
but that's an exercise that it is. The reason why I say that is because you don't know how much you don't control your own mind. Your mind goes in different places, and then
wake up 2:00 in the morning and go pee.
Right, and but not even that.
Watch what happens.
You try to just focus on one thing right now in your mind. You will start thinking about your grandma back in right, and you can't do it. But what meditation teach you is to your thoughts need to be controlled. And if you
that's you who do that shit.
What
I just thought about you really be meditating.
I do.
Yeah, I remember we talked about that a while back. It just dinged on me like you do meditate.
You have to.
Yeah, so
I do it every day,
bro. So I tried it.
Oh, that's medicate. I medicate.
You stupid.
Oh, he said medicate. Yeah, right.
So I tried that shit after we got done talking. That was you, and I don't know why my mind went to the Sonic movie, like and I'm.
So how did you do it though? Like how did you meditate? I need to know that. Like how was it?
I sat down on the floor and played spa music. So I got spa music on my phone.
Okay.
Like how
did you sit down on the floor, Indian style? Or?
No, bro. Don't answer that. It's a trap.
I felt like it. You ever stick your foot in the water?
Because I swear this nigga was like this. Like I'm trying to picture these.
No, man.
That's what I'm trying to picture. I'm trying to picture that shit.
It's not even a thing that you have to actively do.
No, you don't have to actively do.
I read that there's some lady out there who know how to do like out of body experiences and shit like that. And first thing in my mind, I'm thinking, how much mushrooms did she take?
No, I mean,
I feel like after you meditate, you got to eat and you take a pee test, you're gonna fail.
It's not even. It's really a way. Like you need to be aware of what you're thinking, and to control that is everything.
My dude, the closest I go to meditating is stretching.
In a room by yourself, silent, just flat on the floor,
right.
whatever.
Like,
I start thinking about some off the wall shit if I do that.
You will,
bro.
and then what you're supposed to do is refocus back, and see that's how like people think that the devil comes out and be like, oh hey, Doug, kill this motherfucker. Nah, it's in suggestion, right?
Right.
If you let your mind run wild on shit, you will take bad advice from yourself. You know what I mean?
I do. So the closest I come to meditating, bro, is have you ever like did like time in a sauna, like 15, 20 minutes,
Relax,
something like that,
right,
bro?
Yeah.
And I do being there, I can clear my mind. I dare not fall asleep in there. And I'd be like, bro, don't fall asleep in here. You probably die.
Right.
But I'd be there and sleep.
Well, you got asthma too. So. Nigga, he'll fall asleep in the sauna, motherfucker.
Facts.
That nigga go touch them.
One of y'all get a phone call. Yo, nigga, where you at? Get fit 24/7.
If we gotta put it
across the street.
We gotta put one of them little things,
right?
It's cutouts,
right?
And it's full.
It's a sign.
A ring camera in that motherfucker.
Right. Hey, for real. Hey,
take on Doug.
But that's my shit though. Like I do be in there clear mind, and I do. I feel like I got to do that though, because I feel like my body's going through something.
Subconsciously, your mind will say whatever. You know what I mean? And and especially if you're going through something negative, right? Like for me, if I'm about to argue, like I know something is coming up, my mind would tell me the whole fucking argument before it happened. You know what I mean? Oh, she gonna say this. Oh, this motherfucker gonna do this, and then you already come in. Like my mind would just go to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
but ain't that like not to go Bible on you, bro, but that was like Jacob, right? How he thought his brother was gonna meet him with the hands when he seen him after all them years.
Right.
and it wasn't even nothing like that.
No, that's what I'm saying. Your mind would do that to you. But
it does that all the time.
If you don't control it, it would do it to where you can't control none of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Meditation teaches you to focus on, right. I control this shit. Like, I control it. Right. So if
it wasn't even that bad.
Right. If shit keep happening,
right,
negative shit keep happening, is because you're not focused on the good shit.
Right.
Nothing can happen to you when you're in a right mindset. It's just impossible.
And I do be unbothered about shit though. Like, and that's why it's something, but it's that out of sight, out of mind thing. You know, it's like when I'm away from shit, like even at work or whatever it is, you know, that I feel like may be challenging. I don't really think about it until I'm there.
The first thing I know when I see some shit or I get some shit that I didn't like, and I throw it away.
Right.
I was like we have a tendency to go off of our history, right? So like if me and you, every time we talk about this, we argue.
Right.
So that
you ain't gonna have that conversation no more.
Right. I'm gonna stop talking to you about it, right? But if I have to talk to you about it, my mind immediately goes negative and be like, me and Doug are gonna argue over it. And
right.
so it puts me, I already argue in my mind with you.
Right.
So it puts me in a stage where now when I talk to you about it, it's already an angst there. You know what I mean? Because I'm going off of my history, right?
Right.
Instead of being open and be like, this nigga could have learned shit about it. He could have changed his mind.
Correct.
But it's not even your fault. It's mine. I already started thinking negative about it, and the shit is gonna be negative when I talk to you,
right?
Because I've already argued in my mind. You already cussed me out in your mind, in my mind. You know what I mean?
And the funny thing is that them 5 seconds, your mind done played all that.
Right.
It's
all
crazy,
it's in your subconscious that you did that, right?
Right.
So when you go to court, it's the same thing. You go in there, you already
you know how it was.
You already lost in court before you walked in there. You be like, oh, this bitch gonna do this, she gonna say that.
That's not even my mind, man. So I'm gonna tell you what my initial conversation or my initial feeling is, because it's not my mind really, man. Although I'm annoyed. But you remember when your parent got called from school, and then your mama hit you on the phone like, hey, I'm gonna whoop your ass when you get home. And as soon as you walk in the house, my stomach, bro, like I be thinking to myself,
I'm gonna tell you what to do. This is what I do before meditation. Whenever I do meditate, you bust a nut. So okay, you go, you bust a nut before you meditate, right? So before you go to court next time, bust a nut. Just do it.
Too late.
Just do it. Right?
It don't work.
Just do it. It might. You might go in there like.
Disclaimer, folks. I do not.
Cool, this cool,
Officer
man.
Thomas do not represent.
Thomas does not.
He gonna go in there. You go in there.
None of us here at the Kingz Chatter.
You charged me $2,000, huh?
He the cousin.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, it was a disclaimer.
When last time you went to court?
Me? Nigga, don't be wishing that shit on me. Where's the motherfucking wood at?
So how you gonna know what to do?
Because I've been to court before.
And that's what happened?
Nah, busting nuts all through them. Oh, that sounded bad. My bad. No did.
What courthouse was it at? So I know where.
Hayward.
So we got some good shit coming up too. We got some shit in the pipeline that speak of courts and shit. We actually have an actual.
The judge. Yes, sir. Can't wait.
Down to talk to it.
I should have brought his ass with me to court.
Judge Patrick, shout out to Judge Patrick. He gonna come.
Hey, he a cool dude, man.
Yeah, he is. And he's.
Hey, the funny thing is, I didn't
really care about
the way he was speaking, bro. He was soft spoken cat. I was like, you gotta ask him some more.
But he, like, you could tell he's very intelligent. And,
absolutely.
You know, and.
He has a demeanor. You know how sometimes you look at people and they be like, damn, there's something about that dude. He got an aura on or something.
It's some judges out there that's assholes.
Oh, dicks.
One time I went to church. I went to judge to a courtroom, and this judge, Mantika, asshole. Like, first of all,
because they have power.
And very much so. And that dude was like, oh yeah, like he gives this whole disclaimer in the beginning. Oh, my wife is a DA of blah blah blah.
I don't care about none of that.
That has nothing to do with my judgment on you.
I would have got him and told him I lost $10 in this Raider game.
Like, y'all both trying to put people in jail. Like, she trying to put people in jail. Like, so that does have something.
Nigga. Right.
Like, I'm like,
everybody lose.
Already lost.
I would have showed up in my Raider jersey. We used to losing.
Nigga, nah. I said I'll take that weekend.
So then on top of that, the next we gonna have Tiff back again.
Oh, absolutely.
Another Wallace episode.
I can't wait till
and we gonna have
Tiff bring
there's an EMT as well. Shout out
Hey
to
man,
Ant,
why you
too.
giving all our business out, man?
I'm just telling what people got
They
to
got
look forward to.
Look forward to, because so they can look at our shit. Why you gotta be so goddamn negative?
Because you,
Cut that shit out, man.
we just learned from Tiffany
Nigga, this
though,
church
man.
too
She
bright
said,
for your ass to be negative.
it's a lot of positivity coming off that shit, and I don't like it. But they did say we're not supposed to put all our our blessings out there.
Yeah,
They can't stop it
But I mean, they can't. You know,
unless you wanted to.
I feel
And they ain't
you
even-
motivate nigga.
they ain't-
You can't stop
they
it.
ain't
You
even got
looking
it
dark
yet.
skinned today. I like that.
They ain't got it yet
This
either.
nigga.
Let me get some of those.
Whatever, man.
I don't know.
I know what you was doing. Yeah.
So in lighter perspective, you know what I mean? I was gonna flip it on y'all, bro, because I'm done
Thank
with that
you.
shit, man. Right?
Thanks.
Right? Yeah,
we appreciate that shit.
we all in great relationships now.
Nigga, don't be putting my
My
business out
anniversary is this Saturday. Matter of fact,
Why your shit always around the corner? I felt like you had like 3 of them already. Like, bro, you done celebrated like 10 things since like this last 2 months.
1st of August, yep, and be 22 years.
So the question I have for you, even
like, that's when you
so
my anniversary every time I wake
the
up.
rule, don't take the baby with you on your date.
No,
Leave the baby at home. Yeah.
Yeah, you need time alone.
I think you do.
Acting like it's his baby or something.
I feel like he feel like it's his baby.
It is his baby. I mean, it's not his baby. You know?
You can't take
Baby,
it,
baby
bro.
got parents.
I'm just saying, man. You know, like, hey, man, go take
Baby
your
got
time,
two
man.
parents.
Wow,
That's my
y'all
Well,
need
that's
some
his
free
baby,
time,
for
man.
sure.
Now, congratulations to you, my boy.
Yeah,
What year you
I
on?
say grandpa.
22.
Damn,
Yeah, that's some shit.
it's a grown ass baby.
Yeah.
Together for 25 now. Yep.
That's beautiful, man.
Right. That's some shit.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
That's 22.
Right.
And for the
I
first,
only got
and you know what?
I only got 2.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Since I know you, you never use the word ankle or ball and chain.
That's not
I hear people say that shit, and it makes me feel like, what the fuck you here for then?
right. That
Like why you here if it
some
feels
people
like
say that shit just out of like
it's just
just
something to say.
just a
It's
play with
annoying.
it. But they still you if you look at it as that it's gonna fuck yourself up. You know what I mean?
Right.
My wife is a compliment to me, and I hope to be a compliment to her. You know what I mean? Wherever I'm on weekend, she is the one that picks up that slack,
Right.
and she gladly does it. She did like we had a couple that we were talking to, and the female that we were talking to at every turn was down on her dude, and she was like, why in the fuck you do keep doing that?
Right.
This is supposed to be the motherfucker that y'all are supposed to be working out with. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be, playing off her, right? And you looking at it all wrong,
For real.
right? That and that's what like I'm appreciative of with her. She's a definite compliment to me, 1,000%. Where, like I said, the shit that I don't like to do or I'm weekend, she will definitely pick up.
She do.
And she
because
that
you ugly as shit. She's pretty. So.
love you.
Ugly motherfucker.
Thomas does not represent.
Disclaimer.
Hey,
Disclaimer.
How I sound way when I'm talking to women? Love you too, teacher.
Bruh. So since we down to our last, 10 minutes, man, I feel like we need a good quick movie review.
A what?
Movie review.
Oh, okay.
We ain't did one on our Deadpool 3 yet.
6.8. Deadpool.
That was quick, nigga. You just had that like in a chamber,
we've been
like you
talking
knew
about
what
it.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, what you give it, bro?
I gave it a good 7.5.
Oh, you high? You generous? You're really positive. Take the shirt off, bro.
I want to go to 8, but like I thought it was pretty dope though. I thought only because like everybody that was introduced in there and like all
Nostalgia.
the introductions. And
Uh.
I guess
There's something to be said for that, but
yeah,
I felt like
it
I
was
don't.
crazy to go into the different universes, seeing like the Ant-Man helmet and all that. You seen that?
Yeah. I don't know if I gave it a 7.3 or a 7.2. I don't know, but I feel like when
It's a
Brittany
7
see
now.
this shit, she gonna be like, "You gave it that." Oh, it's definitely, and that was generous.
yeah.
Only because they brought back Wesley, and I felt like I'm not even going.
That was dope that they brought.
They could have kept him bald head. I don't like that wig they gave him.
But to me, like if you're gonna the reason
You
why I
know
gave
that
it
shit with
6.8.
the Golden Lord Silver Streak.
Oh yeah, I mean
The reason why I gave it a 6.8 is because like if a movie has to rely on nostalgia to get you to rate it higher.
Oh, they was digging, bro.
Right, or like shit that happened, and
They brought back fan favorites.
A good movie will be good without somebody having to see 6 other movies.
Correct.
Right. You know what I mean?
Correct.
The explanation will be a lot better for you. Like if I didn't see,
because you had to watch
all this other shit would have been out of turn for me. You know what I mean?
I feel like if you got to explain a lot to somebody if they never fucking seen a movie or if they never read the comic book, you know what I mean? Like I think the first thing that my lady asked me,
you didn't know about the TVN and all this.
No, not at all.
I think the first thing she asked me was, Professor Xavier got a sister?
Right.
And I was like,
I didn't know that shit either.
Like, bro, what is this? You know what I mean? And then
that's not something they introduced in the first X-Men.
Correct.
Either. Right. So when they did the
out of nowhere, and she got all these fucking powers and things like that. But then I thought to myself, maybe they're trying to introduce the Secret Wars and things like that. But I was like,
I don't know if it was the one from 616, which is supposed to be R. I think like R.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
It's confusing.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Like good movies. The story is so fucking laid out.
Right.
Like if you look at Dark Knight, you don't have to watch Batman.
Oh, absolutely. You know what the fuck going on.
Understand Dark Knight.
You know what's going on.
And even if you watched the other one with Bane, you would not have to watch the other one to see.
This is the first time I'm going to sit here and say this, that I feel like in that situation the sequels got better.
Yeah.
Now, Deadpool is my dude, bro. Like, I mean, it's blood in. That's my dude. He's been my dude since the 91.
Right.
It was a great year. But at the same time, it's like, I feel like y'all reaching on this. Like, some of the people y'all had planned could have, like, been left off. Like, for instance, Shannon Tatum is Gambit. Bro, that was my other favorite X-Men. I didn't agree with that at all.
It's like,
y'all could have brought back dude from the Wolverine Origins.
It was,
and it was a played off fucking accent, bro. I hate that accent.
It was what it was.
All the white people in New Orleans, you couldn't find one. Shannon Tatum. Not Shannon. He's not Gambit.
But I mean, like, the physical aspect didn't fit. Like,
no,
like he's more of a like wide shoulder.
Yeah, he's slim.
Gambit was always like a slender tone dude. Slender though. Like he wasn't like. What you gonna do?
And that's what I thought about it too, because he was hood, bro. And I was like, bro, it kind of reminded me of Toby when he played Spider-Man. I was like, Toby, hey, Spider-Man ain't that hood, bro. Right. He big out here,
right?
So when they came in with other dude, I was like, oh, that's more like Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
I think that little nigga name too.
No, I don't like the three.
Other one.
I'm talking about number 2, the Amazing Spider-Man. That's the best one to me.
I think that nigga name too. Dark haired dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a brain fart, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But Toby was trash. But Toby was the introduction.
Right.
Kind of like how the first Incredible Hulk was the introduction. We always forget that shit because it's the introduction. It's like, we're younger. It is what it is. It's nice.
But see, too, I'm a big movie fan.
You're a big movie critic.
Yeah, I am. I worked at Blockbuster for 19 years. Nigga, I was watching
movies.
Right.
Yeah.
But the good movies don't have to. The explanation, like sometimes it might start off slow to build up the explanation, and sometimes it might start off slow to build up. Like in order to like a character, you gotta like feel for his past.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So they will sacrifice excitement for the story. You know what I mean. And a lot of these superhero movies don't do that. They just get straight to this nigga got powers, he this and that.
Right.
And you don't give a fuck if this nigga live or die. You know what I mean? Like if you look at like the Dark Knight, that shit was kind of slow to build it up, and then you can see the Joker's main objective was just to corrupt Batman. It wasn't even to kill him or hurt him or nothing. Like it was just to corrupt him. You know what I mean? And that's that. Like it had a good premise. All these other cookie cut, the Beetle, the Ant-Man, all that shit was just all cookie cut.
I was about to say, so I know this might not be, and maybe you can help me out with this one, bro, because I ain't seen this one in a minute. It's not the New Mutants. It's another one where they had the girl who controlled a dinosaur in it. And they had another girl in there who had the witch powers and things like that. It was those kids. And that actually was pretty good. When I think about the name, bro, I'm going to call you. Yeah, it was a girl.
What was the New Mutants?
No, it was not the New Mutants. I don't think it was. Yeah, it was a chick on there who controlled the dinosaur, bro. It was like her bloodline. Or like she felt it, then the other person. Then they had this dude on there who had like these robotic hands, and this girl on there who like was like a witch or whatever. But anyway,
you talking about Teen Titans?
Nah, man, I know who Raven is. Let me Google this shit real quick. But yeah, that actually had a good backstory.
Right. What was that from? Though? Was it like DC or Marvel or?
No, that was Marvel, I believe.
It was Marvel?
I just watched a movie the other day. Yesterday, matter of fact, called Long Legs. One of my clients recommended it. That's some crazy shit.
The Long Legs one?
Yeah,
Was it?
it's a crazy shit. I wouldn't say it's a great movie or nothing like that, but it's an interesting one. The way it looks is kind of off putting. Is like hella neat. You know what I mean? When you see somebody they're like straight up, and everything is crisp in the background. There's no clutter nowhere. You know, it's a weird looking movie, but it was a good movie. I don't want to give away nothing with the plot, but it's a solid 7. That was a interesting story. Nicolas Cage was the main.
I can't find this shit, man.
And he did a good job too.
But yeah, man, I feel like it was a
old school movie. I meant to tell you about it. It's hella old though. Debbie Does Dallas.
That's a good setup again too. See, he does his thing where he just straight face shit, right? and then he
that threw me off.
Right.
But he's sitting there like
I fall for it.
Oh, like, hey, bro, I was caught in that one, bro.
If I didn't say nothing, this nigga would have still.
I was still looking at it like you'll still be out there beating your damn drum.
Right.
Like,
I was
bro,
gonna keep going too. Like you should have seen that girl.
I'm like, for real, Debbie does.
Like, wow.
So we on this new shit, bro. Anyway, y'all try it again for Deadpool. That shit was trash. I'm not even watching it when it come out. But anyway, bro.
I'm gonna watch it again. I want to see all the Easter eggs. I'm one of them.
No, so the Easter egg I was actually brought to my attention was I did not know that Ryan Reynolds had his kids and his wife as that was actually cute, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, that's badass, Lady Deadpool. She killer in the comics though, but I was like, that's pretty cool of him to did that shit though. That was pretty dope.
And the Secret Wars was that was a little teaser too when he was on the ground and the comic book was on.
See, that's what I'm.
But that's
their
finale.
You have to literally watch Loki. You have to watch.
You gotta watch all of it.
Secret Wars. You gotta watch
the Loki wasn't even
that.
But Loki was trash, bro.
In order to fully understand Deadpool, you need all of that other shit to do.
It would be cool if they really just did everything straight from the comics.
If that was the case, and what people don't understand is that dude who.
I like how he whispering too.
You should have did it through your teeth. Right. Stop whispering, motherfucker. But it was actually to your shit that we talked about actually like months ago, bro. Because I felt like if the dude activated Deadpool then, bro, Deadpool would have smashed or just wiped out everybody.
Well, he already killed everybody in the comic books.
In the comics book, he killed every fucking body.
Universe it was in, but he did kill all the X-Men. He killed all the motherfuckers.
All of them.
He went through
Deadpool. Everybody. So outlasting, like, cause can't nobody kill him, bro. If you try, like, I mean, that's all he did. He just outlasted everybody. Killed everybody in the comics. Everybody.
That had a thing that I was looking at, and that
he did.
Wolverine had lost all of his adamantium, and he was stronger.
Yeah.
See, that shit don't happen to Deadpool though. Yeah. Like he did some foul shit to Mr. Fantastic.
Deadpool's power,
Google it. Do your homework.
Deadpool's power is just that he regenerates, right?
No, sir. No, I mean, he can.
He has cancer, but his cancer just keeps regenerating. So like how Logan just regenerate.
Right. He regenerates, but he's also strong as shit too. You know what I mean? And technically,
so his cancer cells are like killing him, but they're regenerating.
He's like an assassin. He's hella cool in his combat skills, and he has the power now to teleport. So imagine Nightcrawler. Once he gets this belt, he got that belt. That belt thing. It makes him teleport. He can teleport. So imagine teleporting somebody who can't fucking die. And then he hella sick with the katana and guns, bro. Like, I mean, and he'll blow himself up to blow you up.
Kill a nigga that can't die, like with Wolverine.
It's cheating. Well, technically, the Incredible Hulk in the comics murdered that nigga too.
I need to.
That was one of the Hulks, though, right?
Yeah,
that wasn't. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's
why I hate this shit. This universe is
that's a cold part.
Like for instance, the one universe, the Incredible Hulk got a kid named Hercules, or some shit like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? And he's supposed to be. And the most powerful, one of the most powerful top 3 Marvel people now is actually Mr. Fantastic's kid, Nathan Reed. It's supposed to be like the top. That dude is insane in comics.
What's his name?
Nathan Reed.
No, I'm saying like, what's his superhero name?
Oh, that nigga got everything in him. And
I'm saying,
no
they don't
balls.
just-
He got.
a nigga's name Nathan. I'm not scared of no fucking Nathan.
All right.
Hey, man. Hey, first of all, nigga, that's my middle name. And then, too, nigga, that's what I'm naming my son. Like, what y'all saying, bro? I feel like y'all want to square up or
Shout out
something.
to Nathan,
Y'all barking up the wrong tree. Nathan's a built different.
Hey, I'm gonna teach you how to sing. In the East Side Hotel.
Hey, man, before we get up out of here, man, we got to hit him with the Robinson, bro. He said he got one every fucking episode.
Robinson, okay.
So we got to end it.
Robinsons.
I'm charging $10 for free advice. That's what Rob is. They're not all gonna be complicated. My daddy's a complicated man. You know? Some of them are simple, some of them are good.
What?
I'm charging $10
for free.
for free advice. Love you, Daddy.
Hey, man.
Love you, Rob. Straight up.
Okay. All right. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all, man, for kicking us with the Kingz Chatter, man. This has been another session. Hey, man, before we give up or go out, man, I really want to shout out. If you look at Never Give Up.
Oh.
What yours say?
What I am. That's dumb.
Alley-oop.
Yeah,
right. Alley-oop.
I was trying.
You are important.
You are important.
Hey, man, shout out again, Miss Tanika.
That's my dog.
Miss Tanika over here at Love Nutrition, man, and Tracy, man. If y'all ever end up in Tracy, man, y'all look her up, man. She's been.
I didn't mean what I said. I forgot about the alphabet boys. I ain't trying to get.
Oh wow!
And you said it again. Again, disclaimer: Thomas does not, man. He does not represent the. But yeah, man. Thank y'all for No, thank y'all for checking in with us, man. We all at y'all the next one, man.